What's going on, guys? Spencer here for another video. It's been about 2 weeks since I've posted, so I figured this would be a good time for me to kind of just catch you guys up, put you in the loop. I owe it to you guys, my loyal subs who have been around for years. So just to begin, I ended my track season after Portland Track Festival. I worked out with Ari about 2 weeks ago. I've got some footage from that I'm just going to overlay while I'm talking throughout this video. And in that workout, we did some like LT2 1200s, and I just felt like garbage. And I just, basically since the last race I've run, I haven't really been feeling that good. And, I feel healthy. I don't feel like I'm sick or anything. I just feel like run down and like I need a break. Running is like waves up and down, and when you kind of start to feel it go down, I've gotten so much better over the years about just like not fighting that and just like, okay, my body feels kind of shitty, I'm gonna lean into a break right now. And that was just what I needed. And to be honest, when I was looking ahead at summer racing, I just wasn't excited for it. And there's nothing wrong with not being excited for stuff as long as you can admit that to yourself. I'd much rather not race than try to just kind of race for YouTube or whatever. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this season and this whole year, this experience of running with my dad for the last year, and my overall review of it. So I think I would give the overall thing like a B+ in terms of how I executed the year. I think that this was the second best year of running I've had in my life. The best would have been 3 years ago when I ran like 149, 359, and 339 in the 15. And the highlights of this year for me were breaking 8 minutes in the 3K. I ran 758.0, and then I ran a 342.5 in the 15, which is equivalent to like, I think literally 4 flat .00. So I felt like I got back into like, being a sub 4 minute miler or 4 flat guy while getting really strong. And I just feel like this year was a huge building block year for me, where I kind of started from like, getting dropped by a pro team and doing it on my own and not even really sure if I wanted to keep doing it, to, PRing in the 3K this winter and then running a decent 15 outdoors. And, I never really felt, honestly, like I performed at the level I was capable of outdoor season. But there's no excuse there. That's just the nature of the sport. But in general, when you take a step back from the season, I was overall pretty proud of how I raced. I'm not stepping away from the sport by any means right now, but I owe it to you guys to tell you what I'm up to right now. So for the rest of the summer, my general plan is to just build up casual miles into a number eventually that I've never been before. So to give you some context, last year I ran 70 miles is the most I ran all year, and 12 miles was the longest long run I ever did. I want to, I'm not going to obsess over mileage this year, but in general, I want to push that number higher than it was last year, because I felt like I was the most confident in myself as a runner when I was the strongest I was. And I'm going to spend this summer building up to probably 75 to 80 mile weeks, and then try to hold that all fall and really try to get after it this indoor racing. Right now I'm planning on actually going to Flagstaff, Arizona in the fall, so that's going to make for a really fun series. I'm going to be reuniting hopefully with one of my boys from college, Jack Salisbury. He's he just graduated from Georgetown, and he's a 337 guy. He got 6th at NCAA's in 2021, and he also ran 337 again this year. He's probably one of the most underrated athletes in the country, and I think he's capable of running 333, 334 this year. But I'm gonna vlog this summer, show you guys some of the mileage I'm doing. I might go for some fun, like fastest known time Strava segments just for fun. But yeah, I think that the ultimate plan generally right now is build up strength to a point where I've never been before. So for this summer, my dad's not really going to be involved with what I'm doing. He's leaving it up to me to just kind of build up mileage naturally. But if you guys are interested, here is some stuff that he has to say about summer training, and if you're interested in getting trained by my dad this summer and him coaching you in general.
So when I was in high school, I really took advantage of training in the summer. Really made some big jumps. I remember from my sophomore and junior year, knocked off about 45 seconds in my 2 mile time just by what I did over the summer. It just made me into a different classification as a runner. I always felt that this is a great time, especially for high school runners, to really make some progress. You know, you're not competing. I don't advocate competing while you're doing a training block, but it's great if you can do 6-8 weeks training in the summertime, really get a jump on yourself, and you come back in the fall and you'll see that you've really moved up significantly when you compare yourself to your competitors. I know I had a lot of inquiries over the year from high school kids about giving them training, and I really wasn't an advocate of training someone during the high school year because it conflicts with what you're doing with your own coach. But in the summer, you have the freedom lots of times to do your own thing. So if you're interested, send us an email and we can talk about it. We're offering some 6-8 week programs to just strength builders and hopefully to really get you on a good track.
Guys, it's been an absolute blast this last year running, and at the end of the day, I'm still here. I'm still loving the sport. You can't make me go away quite yet. And we got plenty of fun content coming this summer. I might have some fun stuff in store, but I think you guys are gonna appreciate it. And overall, thank you guys so much for supporting me this year, especially without a contract or anything really. Basically just my dad and I coaching. Actually, we have a really fun video coming out in about a week. Be on the lookout for that, and we'll see you guys soon. Little wimpy boy.